Hey, beautiful soul tribe. This is Ascend With Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. I'm here to do our next zodiac sign. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday here. If you hear construction in the background, I do apologize. They're doing their jobs up back there, getting the job done, I suppose. Let's see who we're going to read for in just a moment. But before we get started, I'm going to ground myself. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate your support. You guys are amazing. Honestly, you truly are amazing. I love you so very much. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do. I really appreciate you. All right, let's get started. All right, beautiful tribe. Father God, Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, higher beings, I ask that you bring forward a message of truth, clarity, healing, confirmation, encouragement, enlightenment for my soul tribe collective. I thank you for this opportunity to tap into the energies. I ask that you give me clear discernment. Archangel Michael, please bring in a white light of divine protection for myself, my soul tribe, in this reading. Archangel Raphael, please bring in your energy of healing. And I thank you so very much. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, higher beings. Thank you, beautiful Holy Spirit. It's in the energy of Christ that I come before you. And I thank you in the Christ consciousness. Amen. All right. Let's see who we're going to read for. Spirit, who do you have a message for next, please? Who do we have a message for next, please, Spirit? Okay. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to start with an angel oracle card for Aquarius, just to see what is the overall energy that Spirit wants to remind you of, that they have you working through, or that you're learning about on this point of ascension for yourself. Angels, okay. Oh, look, there's a heart. This is kind of like a mysticism card, it looks like to me. But let's read. It's Salatiel. And it's an 11. Guys, we've been getting a lot of 11s lately. I feel like as a collective, we're definitely coming into union. And this isn't necessarily union with another. It could be, but this is speaking about your soul union. Okay? Devotion. Okay, Aquarius. So you're learning about devotion. And I feel like what Spirit wants me to tell you is you are loved. Your guides love you. They are devoted to you as you go through whatever this phase or this part of the path is for yourself, okay? This is an angel of contemplation and devotion. His name means prayer of God, and he is known as the intercessor. So that's like, the Holy Spirit is the intercessor for our prayers. So this is like the energy of the Holy Spirit is the way it's coming up. Illustrated in this oracle card as a peace-loving Tibetan monk, this archangel is a special guardian to those who have been ordained or who are qualified as spiritual teachers. This gentle being comes to teach us about the importance of prayer. He shows us how to see every aspect of our lives as sacred and worthy of devotion. Even the most mundane, everyday activities can be embraced as a form of devotion or in a sacred ritual. He assists with bringing us more easily into a meditative state and can show you how to still your mind, so you can tap into the quiet voice of your true guidance. He can also enhance your he can enhance your concentration levels and help you to avoid distractions. He is often depicted with an expression of sincere humility on his face, with downcast eyes and his arms gently folded over his chest. Like the image on this oracle card, he is shown to be swinging an incense burner or censer. the smoke of which carries our prayers more quickly to heaven. An angel of mindfulness, he shows us how to live without unhealthy attachment, keeps us centered in the now moment, and helps us to trust that our prayers are being answered, perhaps just not always in the way we might expect. He reminds us that everyone's path is unique. Don't follow the herd, be devoted to you. Here's the message. Your whole existence is sacred. Let your heart lead you. Devotion comes in many different shapes and forms. Even walking barefoot on the grass can be a form of prayer. Beautiful. Okay, so Spirit wants to talk to you about, you are definitely a spiritual teacher. You're on a path of the Ascended Masters, I'm hearing, okay? And if you've already been, dutiful, I'm hearing dutiful in your prayers. I crack up every time Spirit tells me that word. I don't know. I guess I'm a child, y'all. Dutiful. Anyways, if you've been dutiful in your prayers, right, then Spirit's coming in to just basically confirm to you that your prayers are being heard. I feel like they're on a fast track to being answered. And these prayers that are being answered, like Spirit was saying, they're not always going to come in. Your prayers may be answered, but not always in the way that you expect. They will always be answered in the way that's going to lead to your highest good. Okay? And I do feel like you are coming into union. You're already in union with your higher self, is what I'm already getting that. But this is a deepening of your union of some sorts, is what I'm hearing, okay? This is a deepening of your union with Spirit, your union with your authentic essence, I'm hearing, okay? Union of self. So, let's see what you've been praying about. And then I want to pull we're going to read out of the book, because Spirit wants me to read out the Rebel book for you. But let's talk about, what has Aquarius been praying about, Spirit? What energies are you listening to or taking? Okay, searching in reverse. So something that you're not looking for, I feel like is on its way. What else? Or maybe you're done searching for something. Yeah, you're praying about the journey of your soul. What steps to take, or am I on the right path, things like that. Yes, you are. You're always right where you're meant to be, okay? What else are you praying about? Yeah, you're praying about on the edge. On the edge speaks about not being sure about something, but being drawn towards something possibly. It's like you're on the edge. You're walking in between worlds, some of you guys, right? But it's also speaking about taking a risk. Taking a risk on something, okay? You're going through some type of renewal phase in your life, is what I'm seeing. So, something that you've been searching for, the search is over. Or maybe you stopped searching for something and now it's here. Let me see if I can figure out what that is for you, okay? Where should I go, Spirit? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Just trying to figure out where Spirit wants me to go with that energy. Okay, Spirit. We're going to go to my Butterfly Oracle deck. I'm being drawn to that. So what are you searching for that you're not searching for? So maybe something that you wasn't expecting, you wasn't even looking for, is coming in for you, Aquarius. What is this energy for Aquarius? Ooh, windfall. Yeah, you're about to get a huge blessing, and you're not even expecting this, Aquarius. We're going to see what this blessing is, right? It's got to do with an answered prayer. What is this journey of the soul energy for Aquarius speaking about? Okay, yes, you are definitely paying attention to the heavenly signs. You're getting a lot of heavenly signs to be prepared for whatever this is that's coming in. What is this on the edge energy, please? On the edge energy for Aquarius, please. Ooh. Okay, you're making a decision, so you're in between worlds right now. You can go right or you can go left. You got a decision to make that may have you on the edge. That might be what you're mostly praying about support. So either you're making a decision You're praying about trying to make a decision about where you're going to be most supported. You're going to get some insight about that, whether it's a job change or relationship, or maybe you're deciding that maybe you're the one offering support. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but it's got to do with you in the middle of a decision in regards to this support. And if you're not looking for this windfall, but you're trying to make a decision about support. So maybe you're praying, maybe you're looking for, if it doesn't even have to be financial support, this could be like spiritual support, okay? This could be support on any level. Maybe you're looking for support in the physical from friends or family, okay? But you got a decision. You're waiting on a decision in regards to support. Some of you guys, I'm hearing court for some of you guys. Maybe you are waiting on a verdict too. Some of you guys could be waiting on a court verdict of some sort in regards to support, okay? But you're not expecting a windfall, and that's what's coming in, though. Spirit's been preparing you, giving you the heavenly signs about a windfall. Tell me about this. Let me just go to the Kipper deck real quick. Tell me about this windfall energy, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. Okay, it's tied to a union. Tell me, what are the heavenly signs saying to Aquarius? Okay, you're getting, your thoughts. You're getting divine insight. You're getting some type of divinely guided insight here. So there's a decision. What is this decision about? Work. Okay, it is about work. Okay, it's about work. You being afraid to take a risk, maybe on a spiritual path in regards to work. You're gonna get supported. For your work is being supported, Aquarius, but it's like you're on the cusp of making a leap of faith. Maybe you're having to leave a regular job behind in order to focus more on whatever these heavenly signs are telling you about here. Your thoughts, you're having thoughts, and that's heavenly guidance. It's part of the journey of your soul. It's maybe some of you guys are wanting to be spiritual coaches. Or what? Let me see what this work is. Let's go to Life Purpose deck real quick, because you're praying about this and you're getting heavenly signs about this. So let's see. What are the heavenly signs telling Aquarius, their thoughts? What are their thoughts about in regards to work? What is the heavenly signs? Okay. It's got to do with working with children. Okay, you've been practicing possibly. Career change, and you're moving towards leadership. So it's guiding God's children. This doesn't have to be just little children. This could be the children of this realm. All of us are children. Okay? You've been practicing. You've been polishing your skills and practicing. Some of you guys could be tarot readers, right? Your life purpose involves teaching and healing children, helping, teaching, and healing children, okay? But that doesn't have to be little children. I'm getting God's children, your soul tribe, okay? You're meant to have a leadership role. Take charge of this situation. And yes, you're getting the signs to make a career change. And that's what you're wondering about support. Spirit's telling you you're going to have a windfall. There's a partner coming in, or you're maybe it's a partnership that's bringing in a windfall, that you're meant to work with somebody here. Okay? It doesn't have to be a marriage necessarily. This is just a card of coming together with somebody, right? It could be a union, a marriage, a union for some of y'all, but it's a partnership above all else is what Spirit's telling me, okay? So you definitely have a partnership coming in. Let me get some angel guidance on each one of these rows of energies for you. So what are the angels saying about something you're not looking for? Maybe it is a marriage for some of you guys, a union for some of you guys, because you got no longer looking. You're stepping into a windfall of abundance in regards to union. What does the angels want to say about that energy, please? Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved ones. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Okay. Now, okay, I'm also picking up some of you guys. Um, you could be a little bit older. You've already been through a union, through a marriage. Maybe you've lost your partner with this energy coming up. I'm getting like you may have lost your partner, but you got some type of windfall from that, but you're not looking for another partner, right? You're not looking to come into another marriage. You're not looking for another relationship, okay? After I feel like you were married or you were already in union with your twin flame and they may have left this realm, but they're giving you heavenly signs. And whatever this windfall, this abundance that came in, right, it may have came in through this loss of this partner for some of y'all. And if that's the case, that windfall is meant to give you that money, whatever that investment has been or that you have received from this passing of a loved one. Spirit's telling you you're getting the signs. You need to invest that in a business or where they're guiding you. It could be in regards to children. Maybe you're starting a nonprofit or you're just starting a new career that you've been practicing on, right? And whoever this loved one is that has passed, you could have, like I said, you could have been in union, or it could be someone tied. And if it wasn't a loved one that passed, like your partner that passed, then it's someone tied to you or your partner, maybe a parent that may have passed, or a grandmother or a grandfather. I'm getting like there's someone that passed away that left you the seed money in order to do the job ahead, and that person is with you. They want you to understand they're happy, they're watching you, they're very proud of you, okay? And they want you to use this windfall of abundance that you wasn't expecting. They want you to use it wisely to do your job here, is what I'm getting, okay? Tell me about heavenly signs. You've got Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. And you got Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So you're definitely being told to make a move here, Aquarius. It's going to be different for everybody. This is somebody's story or many of y'all's stories. I don't know, because Spirit, we're a collective, right? Things happen to us energetically in the same way, but shows up differently in the physical sometimes, But definitely, I don't know how more clear Spirit can make it about there's a career change here. And you're moving towards more of a peaceful time in your life, a more tranquil time in your life. Okay, you're getting divine insight, divine guidance, and you're right where you're meant to be. You're in the journey of your soul. Okay, what do they want to say about this new occupation? You've gotten support to make this career change. Okay, Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon be inspired by your example. So whatever change you're making in regards to career, you're like leading the pack, Spirit's saying. You're in a leadership role in that regards. Okay, so now let's read out of the book and see what because this is the journey of your soul. It's tied to what you're going to be doing career-wise. So let's read from the Sacred Rebels deck. Take it how it resonates for you and the decisions you're needing to make. But definitely, if you've been contemplating a career change, this is your reading, okay? Spirit's giving you the signs. You may have lost a loved one recently, and that money is whatever windfall came in that you wasn't expecting. It came in from this loss of this, and it's connected to this loved one, so it's an inheritance of some sort, okay? That is meant to seed the steps forward. What do you want me to read about? Okay. Legacy of light. 7, you're on a spiritual path. You're a spiritual teacher, right? Let's talk about that. Legacy of light. So you have a legacy of light. Generational wealth. Your legacy is leaving light for your generations to come. And look, you got the elder, right? You got the child. I feel like you're one of these two, though, right? You got the young lady and you got the elder. This could be the loved one that passed away that left you this finances in order to help the children that are coming after you, Spirit's saying also. Because you're whatever you're doing, it may not be actually physical, like you're doing things with children specifically, like going out and, working in a children's home or something, right? But you're leaving a legacy of light for the children. What you're doing is for the children, okay? For the children that are coming behind you. It's like you guys are all working together. This loved one that passed is this elder energy. Here you are, you're acquiring, you're inheriting her wisdom, his wisdom, knowledge. It's like they're passing the spiritual baton to you. Okay, you got your hands up ready to receive. They're putting their hands down, and then you're linked to this child's crown chakra. You guys are linked by your crown chakras. Okay, it's passing on the generational wealth, which is wisdom, right? Spiritual gifts, things like that. So, legacy of light. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you, your ancestral lines not only in blood but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel from your heart and with belief in yourself. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence into the world, to be like a sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. The oracle of legacy of light comes to you when you need confirmation that a creative choice you are making or have made or soon will make is one that is in alignment with your sacred purpose and spiritual path of healing and growth. The legacy of light cannot be ignored without some detriment to your sense of well-being. If you were asking about a particular question and drew this card, then part of the answer to your question is that the issue at hand is one of utmost importance to your spiritual growth, even if it seemed like a relatively insignificant question. The energy around this matter is relevant to your sacred birthright to shine. Perhaps you need to trust more, to know that all is well, no matter what appears to be, and to ask for help, and believe that you deserve to receive it. The legacy of light also asks you to call on the unconditionally loving support that exists for you every day. This light will offer you all manner of assistance. To not call upon it is like starving because you believe you have no means to acquire food, while a feast lays before your eyes. If only you would partake of it. Perhaps you worry that you are asking too much of those who wish to assist you. However, this is a mistaken belief. Those beings of unconditional love who assist us spiritually each day need to shine just as we do. When they are embraced for their purpose, to assist with the spiritual growth of humanity through unconditional love, they too become a part of the legacy of light, shining bright with love and helping to illuminate the world. Although you may doubt your goodness at times, and being human does mean there will be some very dark moments on your path, this oracle affirms that you are coming from love with the pure intention to simply live your life and do your best in the circumstances in which you find yourself. You are being asked to avail yourself of the help that is awaiting your request so that your own light can become a part of the greater shining legacy of divine brilliance made manifest upon the earth. This oracle is also guiding you to something in your family history or spiritual ancestry that is relevant to you now. Your spiritual ancestry can be recognized through the traditions and cultures you are intrigued by and interested in. They do not have they do not have to be the same as the spiritual traditions that you were raised with in this lifetime, although they may be. I'm hearing the Taoism for some of y'all. The influence of your family history and or spiritual tradition may be encouraging and constructive, but it may also be holding you back. Sometimes we unintentionally absorb the hidden fears of our parents or our religious upbringing. such as the belief that dreams cannot manifest or that we have to compromise to the point of losing what makes us feel truly alive. If you can relate to this or want healing just in case it's happening beyond the level of your conscious awareness, simply do the healing process below, and we'll do that for y'all. If you are involved in a group project, this oracle is asking you to stay true to the heart of why you began working together in the first place, and seek assistance, protection, and guidance from a source that loves all of you unconditionally. You can do this through the healing process below, also through your prayers, right? You got prayers and the Holy Spirit working hand in hand with you, Aquarius. Finally, if we need a jolt to recognize that you are a creative being, entitled to explore your ingenuity, perhaps through taking a class or pursuing your own artistic interests at home, then this oracle brings the particular guidance that yes, this is a part of your life's path, and you are encouraged to take it further. You are also acknowledged through this oracle as having some special creative and healing offering to make to the world in this lifetime. You will leave a legacy of light for the greater good upon this planet. And you, hallelujah, and you will be lovingly supported in many ways by the great creative universal intelligence when you ask for help. If you don't know how to do that, just complete the healing process below. Okay, so we're going to do the healing process because it said it like 3 times. So Aquarius, this healing process, say it aloud. Okay, rewind this video so you can say it and meditate on what we're about to read here, because apparently it's important. They're telling me to highlight for you. Okay, excuse me. It says, say aloud, through unconditional love, I am open to receiving the support, guidance, protection, and assistance that I need to manifest the legacy of light that shines through me now. I release any conscious or unconscious attachment to beliefs or relationship patterns that hold me back from fully shining my light in the world. I ask that my creative journey be aligned with my spiritual path and blessed for the greatest good. So be it. Place your hands in prayer at your heart and close your eyes. Bow your head to your hands and imagine, sense, or perceive that a beautiful golden light pours down from the center of the universe into the top of your head. It then flows slowly down through your head and into your heart, all the way down through your body and out through the soles of your feet. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your healing process. So I would highly suggest that you guys meditate and do that process, okay? I'm bookmarking it for myself because I'm an Aquarius rising, so I'm going to be doing that process later. All right, so yeah, you like Spirit, I channeled this correctly, and this card just kind of confirmed everything that we were channeling, okay? So let's get you some advice. Let me go back to the book because there was something I was going to ask about that it was talking about. So something about your family history okay. I feel like that's telling you not to fear. For me personally, you guys, when I was going through something not too long ago, I had to face fear. And it was around religious dogma. It was around like the book of Revelations and things like that. Right? I had to face the fear and overcome it. It was scary, right? It was very scary, but Spirit guided me through it. You know, Spirit showed me the truth of the lies that I was believing. And I believe Spirit over anything this physical world tries to show me, tell me. I believe Spirit, because Spirit never lets me down. This physical world lets me down in so many different ways throughout this life, right? When I wasn't leaning on Spirit. So I feel like you're going to be, asked some spiritual questions, and you're going to be shown some spiritual truths when it comes to releasing attachments, patterns in your lineage that are untrue when it comes to being in the lineage of light, right? So let's look at the past. So what is Spirit telling you? You're about to you're gaining awareness around in regards to your ancestry here. Wisdom. Ooh, you're gaining wisdom, ancestral wisdom. Beautiful. So you're being given wisdom. Sometimes when this wisdom comes in, it does not You feel crazy, okay? You could be feeling crazy. You could go thinking you're imagining this or you're imagining that. You know, you could be having to face your fears and overcome, right? But if you wasn't assigned, if you couldn't do this, Aquarius, you wouldn't be put here. You wouldn't be the one in this role to receive this wisdom for your ancestor, your ancestral line. This is your path, okay? Yeah, this is your path. You're the tree. You're a branch on this beautiful tree of your lineage. And you're being given ancestral wisdom. And the reason you're being given the ancestral wisdom, so you're probably one who's had to break many karmic patterns, okay? You're probably clearing a lot of karmic debt in this lifetime. A lot of us are. A lot of us who are receiving this wisdom, we've had to clear many karmic cycles, okay? And so it's not easy. Sometimes people come back and they clear 1 or 2 karmic cycles at a time, but you're clearing the board, I'm hearing. Okay? You're clearing the board so you can step in and embody the light, the lineage of your light, of your ancestors. It's like your ancestors are receiving their birthrights, the ones that came before you and the ones that are coming after you. It's like you're stepping into this role to claim your family tree's birthright. Yeah, it's got to do with letting go of some type of religious principles, okay? Coming face to face with some, religious principles, and also breaking free. So I feel like in the past, in the past, there's something that happened. It's like getting back to the roots of your Native American lineage. I'm hearing the Hopi prophecy. Okay, something about the I can't say that word, Hopapona. Anyways, there's a prophecy, okay, that I feel like Spirit's telling you, it's like look, the biblical principles came in, okay, and imprisoned it's like these biblical principles, when you were a Native American, wherever your lineage, your Native American lineage was on the right path here. Okay, they were wise. It was about the tribe. Okay, it was about the community. It was about the Mother Earth. It was about light. Okay, and then the biblical principle, some type of biblical. I'm not saying the Bible's wrong. I love the Bible. I love God. I get a lot of insight from the Bible. But there's some of those principles, you guys, came in. It's like they were meant to work hand in hand. But instead of working hand in hand, us as human, we took these principles and became imprisoned, right? It's like the negative energy used these biblical principles to kind of steal our birthright from us for a time, and it imprisoned us, right? So Spirit's saying it's time to bring that, it's time to be set free from the imprisonment of whatever these dogmas have been, these fears. So whatever the fear that's instilled in us, okay? Right? That was instilled in us. Like, Christ never came to instill fear or tell the world. I truly don't. I believe man inserted that. I really believe that man inserted that the world's coming to destruction, okay, that we're sinners and that we got to do this, we got to do that. Christ was born as a baby to become the ultimate ascended master, the ultimate teacher to teach us how to love one another, right? That we're not sinful, that we're not condemned. He took the ultimate condemnation from the physical world to prove that there's truly no condemnation with the Father. There's truly no reason to fear with the Father, because it's almost like he knew where this was all going to lead. The principles of all these rules, right, were going to lead man to. You were perfectly and imperfectly made. You are made in the image of light, in the image of the divine. You are made in the image of love, peace, tranquility, right? You know, it's so simple to just accept and be who you're created to be when you're walking in the truth of light. But when you try to live up to all these man-made principles, it imprisons you, okay? It takes us away from the Most High. It takes us away from being able to tap into our ancestral lineage, right? It creates fear. Dogma has created fear in this world, and it's enslaved our It's enslaved us. Okay? We're not meant to be enslaved or imprisoned to a principle. We're meant to nurture the earth, okay? Co-create and be expansive, to grow our trees, to grow our lineages, okay? Not to be enslaved and in fearful states. Maybe this is what you're going to be teaching about. I don't know. But you got a legacy of light here. So you're meant to take a leadership role. Your career is you being a leader in your ancestral lineage for sure. Claiming your birthright of the light back. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this union, but this could be speaking of you coming into union with your higher self and gaining this wisdom, right? Getting back to the roots of your Native American wisdom of you know, replenishing the earth, not destroying the earth, not condemning the earth, not telling everybody they're sinful and they're going to hell. Judge lest you be judged. The same judgment that you pass on another is the judgment you will face. Okay? Understand that. Judge lest you be judged. I'm not here to judge nobody. Nor am I here to let anyone pass judgment on me any longer. I choose my freedom. I choose my divine birthright. I choose to be love, light, peace, and to replenish and co-create in this beautiful creation that is a gift to us all, that will last for eternity. That's what I choose. And Aquarius, I feel like you're gaining the same understanding, is kind of what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah. Anyways. So, Aquarius, let's see what your divine energy is looking like in the heavenly realms. What kind of divine energy does your higher self embody, your goddess energy here for Aquarius? What is their energy? What is their higher self's goddess energy here? The diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. Okay? So that's what I just explained is what the energy's saying here, right? You're becoming this beautiful diamond-hearted Dakini. So diamonds are made from coal, right? Or from pressure, right? So you got to go through the pressure of your lineage's darkness, right? And your own darkness, and see the light through it all. Be the light bearer of it all, okay? Face your egoic beliefs and feel free from that. And then you got Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So you're learning how to let your ego serve your soul versus your soul being enslaved and entrapped to the ego, right? That's another thing you're learning. That shit is not easy, okay? Trust me, I'm going through it. I get it. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Shekinah, the presence of you divine feminine. You're the presence of the divine feminine. At the center of everything there is light, and I am that light. And look, it's like the phoenix energy too. The divine feminine is rising from the ashes of the revelations, the ashes of destruction, right? Like, come on, divine feminine. The world's been waiting on us. I'm hearing this world has been waiting on our rise. Okay, you are the morning star. Okay, you've had to go through this. You had to go through the pressure, right? The diamond-hearted Dakini. You had to be able to see the light despite the darkness that you've had to face in the physical, right? Despite the darkness that you've had to face as a soul through different incarnations. The job was to continue to hold the light. To learn to be free of your ego. Okay, your ego keeps you in fear-based, lustful-based energies, right? Lust of the world, fear of the world, worry, doubt, anxieties of the world, right? Believing in the dogmatic principles of the world versus following your own light. Your own light is leading you, okay, into breaking free from the ego. From striving, from condemnation, from guilt and suffering and things like that. Okay? So your ego is helping you to break free. You're breaking free from the egoic self, but the ego is always with you, right? So your ego is now, it's like you have the power over your ego. The ego is in service of your soul. And when you get to that point, that's when you rise as the divine feminine. You rise from the ashes, and you see that at the center of everything, even the darkest things, there is light. And that light is the presence of the Most High God, the presence of the divine realm, the presence of the divine self, the divine feminine self. You are that light, divine feminine. Okay? And then we got the divine mother on the bottom. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Judge lest you be judged. You dogma people out there. I'm not trying to offend nobody, and I'm sorry if you do get offended, and I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. I'm saying what my path is and what my soul tribe's path is. Okay? We are the presence of unconditional love and the absence of judgment. We might, we might have to put our boundaries up and speak our perceptions, but that's not passing judgment, right? That's just speaking our truth. There's a difference when you pass judgment. It's about what you're holding in your heart. Is your heart passing judgment and that person's wrong, and if they don't agree with me, they're wrong, or if they don't agree with my dogmatic principle, they're wrong, and this and that. Like, that's passing judgment. Right? But when you speak your authentic truth and your heart is in alignment with love and integrity, and it's clear of condemnation or guilt, right? That's not passing judgment. There's a difference. Anyways, let's see if there's anything Spirit wants to make you aware of as you're going through this transition, because that's what it is, a transition. You're being asked to be brave and make this career change. You're being given some support. It's on its way if it isn't here already. Okay, so maybe you're waiting on it to come out in a court proceeding. Maybe you're having a fight for an inheritance, some of you guys, but it's meant to be yours, whatever this is. It's for the expansiveness of your lineage. Okay, it's coming in through some type of union energy possibly, or someone, either you're coming into union or you've already been in union and you're getting an inheritance through union of some sorts, okay? And don't be afraid to be seen. Ask yourself, am I afraid to be seen? Are you afraid of others judging you? Don't worry about that, because if you're afraid of another judging you, then you're passing judgment on yourself regardless if they're doing it or not, right? Judge lest you be judged. If you're loving others unconditionally, love yourself so much unconditionally too, right? Don't be afraid to be seen. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? And journal your answers. One more, Spirit saying, and then we're going to go. Haha, you're tapping into your magic, beautiful. You got 2 here, okay? If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Spirit's telling you do have a magic wand. It's that beautiful, unconditional, loving heart of yours, okay? It's your wisdom that your ancestors have passed down to you. You're magical, baby. Tap into your magic because you're getting to keep it, Spirit's saying. Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Am I letting fear stop me? So maybe fear's been stopping you, or you've been worrying, overthinking about how things are going to play out. And Spirit's saying surrender. Don't worry. We got this in hand. We've got the support waiting for you. We're asking you you're on the edge of taking a leap of faith here in regards to job. I feel like you're going to have to walk away from a regular 9-to-5 job and just focus strictly on what Spirit's, your leadership, what they're leading you into. Okay? And that's hard. I'm kind of in the middle of that myself. I get that. It's hard. It really is. Because I've gone through so much change recently, and I've got this little illusion of comfort and stability right now. Personally, I'm just sharing my story, right? I've got like this stability in my life from almost maybe the first time where it's just mine, right? And I know it's coming from the Most High, and it's hard for me to want to give that up and focus strictly on this. But I feel like that's what Spirit's calling me to do, personally. Maybe you're experiencing something kind of similar, right? It's like you got this great job, or a job that's supporting you. Maybe you got this relationship that's been supporting you, or you've gone through some changes in relationship, right? And so it's like it's almost like being afraid to give up our illusion of control when it comes to being stable or content. And Spirit's saying that's kind of the test, is you got to take a leap. And that's leaping into the unknown, leaping into trusting. It's almost like a rite of passage. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. Oh, this is going to be so hard, y'all. I'm with you. If you're going through this, I'm with you too. I get it. Anyways, don't let fear stop us, Spirit's saying. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. Oh, Spirit, why you gotta be so tough on us, huh? Taking action. It's time to take action, Aquarius. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. So since they brought up this energy of a hero, we're going to read out the Hero Journey book, and then I'm really going to go. Okay? I'm truly going to go in just a moment. How long is this video? Sorry if it's long, you guys, but I gotta do what Spirit tells me here, okay? So let's read for your hero journey. They're saying take action, don't be afraid, be brave. You know, even if you don't know how it's all gonna work out, it's gonna work out. You're being called. Many are called, all are called, but few are chosen because few choose to answer the call. Okay? And then we got Knights of the Round Table on the bottom here. Okay. Honor the whisper of your soul and let their love lift you higher. So there's some kind of, okay, there's a wish fulfillment coming in. Knights of the Round, we're going to have to read them both because I think they're both going to be very important in helping you to face whatever this is. The call. And the day came when the wish to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. So you're being called to blossom. What is your true calling in life? What special gifts have you been given? What is the unique niche that only you can inhabit? What situations bring out your bliss? What do you typically get complimented on and shrug off because it comes so naturally? These important questions can help you recognize what Aristotle called intellecti. I don't know how to say that word. Anyways. The great, one-of-a-kind potential you've been encoded with. Aristotle also said, it is when the soul is actualized in the body. So self-actualization, okay, is what you're getting. Dreams are important because they speak the language of soul. They are a compass, always pointing you in the right direction, helping correct your course when needed, and letting you know, sometimes loudly, when you've fallen asleep and need to wake up. Here's the symbol, hearing your name. Hearing your name in a dream suggests your higher self is trying to get your attention. You're being called to wake up to the next step along your path. If you've been straying, this dream may be your wiser self's attempt to wrangle you in. Here's the mantra. I wake up and everything I do moves me towards the fulfillment of my greater dreams. Okay, so you're definitely being called by your higher self, which is what I picked up in the very beginning. You're being, prayers are being answered, not the way you expect them, but in the way that's going to bring you wisdom for your lineage, for the job that you were chosen to do. You've been having to face, ancestral wounding when it comes to dogma or religion, and come back into an alignment with more of just the nourishment of the light, of being a co-creator, of, replenishing the earth, okay? Being broken free from being enslaved from dogma, from past life wounding when it came to religion and expectation and condemnation and things like that I'm seeing. And then you're coming into this Knights of the Round Table, or it's like Spirit's telling you, look, I feel like you're the light in the center, and I don't know if you can see, but there's people sitting, it's like you're the round table of light, and these are your guides, are your lineage here, your wisdom givers I'm hearing, that are surrounding your light, protecting your light as it expands. Okay, Knights of the Round Table. Anyways, let's read about that. So you are safe and protected, Spirit wants you to know. Face your fears, face your doubts, face your worries, and take the risk, take the leap. I hear you. I'm about to have to put in my notice, I guess, y'all, because I'm about to focus just on what I need to focus on, I guess. I don't know. This is so crazy. Anyways, Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. So it is your ancestrals, guides, and your angels protecting you, your lineage. Show me a successful individual, and I'll show you someone who didn't want for positive influence in his or her life. So a successful energy is someone who pays attention to the positive guidance of their spirit team, I'm hearing. I don't care who you are or what you do for a living. If you do it well, I'm betting there was someone cheering you on and showing you the way. Here's the message. Envision the people you most admire, now and throughout history, seated at a round table with you and your life as their sole focus. Your life, your path is your guide's sole focus to grow your light, okay? Allow your personal Knights of the Round Table to offer guidance on your current circumstances, goals, and aspirations. Lean on their strength, knowing it is a sign of courage, not weakness, to be buoyed by visible and invisible ones who love you. Feel the unique way they infuse you with a direct transmission of wisdom from on high. Marinate in their individual and collective brilliance. Allow yourself to feel, sense, and see genius, gently yet powerfully wrapping itself around you, lifting you higher than you could have ever done on your own. Here's the dream symbol, guide. So these are your guides for sure. Dreams of a guide, life coach, guru, or leader of any kind signify that you are connecting with the way shower within yourself. Everyone in your dreams is you. So dreaming of a guide brings a direct infusion of insight, clarity, and wisdom that is more powerful than any external source could provide. Honor this dream by taking concrete action in the waking world. Your dream guide comes to inspire and assist you on your hero's journey. Here's the mantra. With my personal knights by my side, I am protected, loved, lifted, and carried. Beautiful, beautiful. So go for it. Go for it, Spirit's saying, okay? You are protected, you are guided, you are being provided for, and whatever you're going, you're taking a leadership role, okay? In your own life, in your lineage's path. Maybe some of you guys are taking leadership roles in the physical world, but you're a leader. You're a born leader. It's time to take charge and empower your leadership qualities, I'm hearing, okay? And leaders, they don't fear anything. They jump in and they expect it's going to work, right? When you're a leader, you go towards your guided action and you trust that it's going to be exactly the way your Knights of the Round Table are guiding you it's going to be, right? You trust in yourself, you trust in your guides, and you trust in the outcomes, right? You detach from outcome. You don't have expectation as far as I'm going to fail, right? You just expect it to be what Spirit has told you it will be. Wow, that's pretty powerful. But anyways, I love you so very much. Please let me know your journey, Soul Tribe. Let me know how this helps you or resonated with you. And just know you are a very powerful being. We all are. And you're a leader. You're beautiful.